The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa.
Bilang Pilipino, bilang Pilipino.
Some prominent political figures have filed their COCs for the local polls. In Makati City, Senator Nancy Binay has filed her candidacy for mayor. She will go up against her brother-in-law, 2nd District Representative Luis Campos, husband to her sister Abby. In Quezon City, re-electionist Mayor Joy Belmonte filed her COC yesterday, and there's a chance that Belmonte will run uncontested, something she says she would be very happy about.
If I will run uncontested, I will be very, very happy. And this is to the grace and glory of God. The first term was a pandemic term. So ako naman ang maasa, wala ng pandemya sa third term. At lahat ng mga plano natin, smooth sailing na may sasakatuparan natin.
Meanwhile, the administration's Alyansa Para sa Bagong Pilipinas is still working on its list of local candidates. Congressman Toby Tiangco, who serves as campaign manager, says they will strive to finalize the roster by October 8. Tiangco also says they will continue to support Senator Imee Marcos even after her withdrawal from the alliance.
Ako nag-file ng maaga kasi hanggang kagabi meron pa kami mga inaayos ng mga local candidates. Kasi ideally, kung part ng alyansa, sana hindi sila maglaban-laban. No?
Now, Senator and Makati Mayor aspirant Nancy Binay admitted that she is not in talking terms with her sister Abby. Recall that the Makati Mayor expressed hope that Nancy will not go against her husband, Makati Representative Luis Campos, for the mayoral position. Here's an excerpt of Senator Nancy Binay's interview in 1PH sa Totoo Lang.
Ano kaya pong malaking challenge dito sa campaign period po ninyo or during campaigning, no? Especially because there's a possibility na mag-file nga or big possibility na mag-file ng certificate of candidacy itong asawa po ng inyong kapatid na si Mayor Abby Binay.
Ang sa akin, well, una-una, hindi ko kalaban yung kapatid ko. Hindi, wala sa balota for mayor yung pangalan niya. So, malayo yung sitwasyon for 2025 from the 2019 situation. I guess yung normal, for me, yung mga challenges is yung normal challenge sa campaign, yung paano natin mapapaliwanag dun sa mga kababayan natin kung ano ba yung ino-offer natin sa kanila.
Pero Senator, is this something that you've discussed with your sister, with your family? Kasi syempre, hindi niyo po siya kapatid, pero brother-in-law niyo pa rin po si Representative Campos. And sabi nga ni Mayor Abby last week, tatakbo rin talaga siya for mayoral race, gaya nga po ng sabi ni Chiki. So is this something that you have discussed with your family?
Actually, the sad reality is matagal na kami hindi nag-uusap magkapatid. And it's not because of politics. The problems started way before nahaluan ng politika yung gulo ng pamilya namin. So, yun lang yung, I guess, nakakalungkot kasi nga hindi kami nag-uusap. So, may ganito kami sitwasyon din. But sa akin nga, di ba, paulit-ulit ko sinasabi, at the end of the day, kahit baliktarin namin, magkapatid pa rin kami dalawa, di ba? Ako will always be her ate. I will always be here when she's ready to talk to us and come back to us. Nandito lang ako.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other headlines. In the Philippine Star, a Manila court convicted 10 fraternity members over the hazing death of UST law student Horacio Castillo III in 2017. They were sentenced to life in prison and ordered to pay Castillo's family for actual, moral, and exemplary damages. And in business world, inflation likely eased below 3% in September, according to the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. The central bank's forecasts show that inflation likely settled within the 2 to 2.8 range, slower than the 3.3% in August. In other news, the parking fee rate in NAIA has drastically increased this month. From 40 pesos, the first 3 hours of parking in NAIA is now at 50 pesos. Drivers have to pay additional 25 pesos for the succeeding hours. And from 300 pesos, the overnight parking rate is now at a whopping 1,200 pesos. The Manila International Airport Authority said the rate increase is part of the concession agreement with San Miguel Corporation. They assure the public that the profit from the increased rate is going to be used for improving the parking facilities in NAIA.
Bilang Pilipino, bilang Pilipino.
Agri-party list representative and senatorial aspirant Wilbert Lee lays down his plans should he secure a seat in the upper chamber. Here's an excerpt from his interview on The Big Story.
Tell us why you're gunning for the Senate this time. You've only had one term in the House, right?
Yeah. I believe that I can do more in the Senate. No? Mas marami akong magagawa doon. I don't need to get the consensus of so many people. No? Like in the Senate, you just need to, stock to 12. No? Maybe 12, 12 lang kayo. Pag nag-okay yun, mas mabilis na mapagawa. Like in the lower house, no, you need to talk to at least 250 plus congressman, no, for your bill to be approved or to be passed. No? So, and then once it passes in the lower house, once it gets to the Senate, pag hindi dun okay, may ipit din doon. No? So, parang ganun nangyari. In other way around, once it's approved in the Senate, and then it goes to the lower house, normally it's just adopted. No? The Senate version is just adopted in the lower house. So it's easier actually.
What have you learned in your first term in Congress?
What have I learned? Well, there are so many problems, so many things that can be solved by, simple lang, yung mga simple solution. No?
Katulad po ng?
Parang mahirap sabihin. Parang yung pinaglalaban namin, no? Pinaglalaban ko, no? I think you all have seen the Mike Scaffold, no? the other day. No? It all started from yung pinaglalaban natin, yung healthcare, health benefits. No? There are so many, there's so much money in PhilHealth that is invested in banks. No? Time deposit, treasury bills, and everything. And yet, every day, every minute, every hour, we can see, ordinary people, ordinary nating kababayan namamatay minuto because they're afraid na dalhin sila sa hospital because walang pambayad sa hospital. And yet, this 504 billion na pera ng PhilHealth invested in different banks, these are supposed to be used for the health benefits of the people. So, yung ganitong nangyayari, why is these things happening? No?
So we assume you're questioning the excess funds of the PhilHealth.
It's not actually, I don't want to call it excess fund because I want to call it excess fund if all the benefits have already been answered and covered. No? The benefits, the case rates, they have not been adjusted for the last 12 years.
And today marks the second day of the filing of Certificate of Candidacy for next year's midterm elections, and Imee Marcos is now in the tent city to file her COC. For more updates, we will be joined by our mobile journalist, Marymon Reyes. Marymon, go ahead.
Yes, Pauline, kanina umaga pa lang, ngayong pangalawang araw ng filing of COC, isa pa lang yung nakita natin na humahabol na tumatakbo bilang senador. Ito ay isang 70-year-old na lalaki mula sa Pasay. And ngayon lang, nadarating lang din na Senator Imee Marcos para nga i-file yung kanyang Certificate of Candidacy. Kasama niya si former Lady Imelda Marcos. Kaya pakikinggan din natin at aabangan natin mamaya kung ano nga ba yung mga plano niya, Pauline.
Okay, Marymon, bukod kay Senator Imee Marcos, may iba pa bang high-profile candidates, aspirants na aasahan natin mag-file ng kanilang COC rin today?
Pauline, so far, Senator Imee Marcos pa lang ang nandito, pero kahapon kasi nakakuha tayo ng detalye na sina Senator Ping Lacson, Lito Lapid, at Senator Tito Soto ay posibleng magfa-file din ng kanilang pangangandidato ngayong araw, Pauline.
Alright, maraming salamat para sa update na yan. That was our mobile journalist, Marymon Reyes. And those are the top stories of the hour. I'm Pauline Berzosa. We are One News.